During last week's Nintendo Direct, Nintendo finally revealed that N64 games, along with Sega Genesis games, would be coming to the Nintendo Switch Online service. And while that's great and all, I think the announcement of the expansion pack itself, rather than what's in it, is the bigger story for right now. I think that the announcement of the expansion pack hints at GBA games eventually coming to the Nintendo Switch Online service, along with even GameCube games. And I'm going to explain how in today's video. So what's going on, guys? It's PJ from the Switch Stop, and here is the real significance of the Switch Online expansion pack. Now, this announcement specifically really piqued my interest in the Direct, simply because I didn't think we would be paying an extra fee this early. And what I mean by that is I thought they would maybe start doing this during when they would release GBA games or something like that. But turns out, I guess this was the time to do it. And this announcement alone just opens the floodgates for so many different things for Nintendo Switch Online. And pretty much up until this point, the service has been relatively disappointing. A lot of fans are upset with how long games have taken to get on the service, such as Donkey Kong Country. And overall, games are just missing that people have really wanted to play, such as Super Mario RPG, Earthbound, and a whole long list of others. Now, at least for me, the entire time that Switch Online has been a thing, I've just wanted GameCube games. And especially after seeing this announcement, I've kind of told myself that there's just no way that Nintendo is going to keep charging $20 a year and eventually add GameCube games to the service. Now, the expansion pack was announced to come out in late October, and we don't currently have a price, but I would assume it can't be anything more than $10. But even with that, I can't imagine they would put all of the Game Boy games along with GameCube on for that same price. So let me get to the main point of this video. What if there was more expansion packs? Now, if we want to take an example, we could look at the first Fighter Pass. Obviously, it wasn't numbered at first, but as soon as the second one got announced, it was known as Fighter Pass 1 and Fighter Pass 2. So let's say, for example, later down the line, they announced Expansion Pack 2 for the same price line, about $10, including Game Boy Color games and Game Boy Advance games. And later after that, Expansion Pack 3 with GameCube games for $15. Now, if all of this comes to fruition, I predict that they would actually change how you sign up for Nintendo Switch Online. Obviously, the base Nintendo Switch Online for $20, including the online capabilities along with NES and SNES games. But for the expansion packs, you'll actually be able to choose which one that you want instead of being forced to buy them all for a combined price of $50. So say, for example, that you don't care about Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color games, and you only want to play N64, Sega Genesis, and GameCube games, well, then you can get expansion pack 1 and 3 for a combined price of $45. Now, if Nintendo actually went through with my theory, I think this would be a huge turnaround for Nintendo Switch Online. Being able to play my favorite GameCube games once again, like Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, Mario Kart Double Dash, and Luigi's Mansion, just to name a few, would just be so amazing. Seeing Nintendo's willingness to actually make a pack and be able to charge us for more content is oddly enough actually a positive, because all of these different onlines are now possible. Imagine playing Mario Kart Double Dash online with your friends, or even Super Smash Bros. Melee. This could all be possible with GameCube Online and this entire pass idea that I have. And maybe with this newfound burst of energy to give us content, maybe Nintendo will give us themes on the Switch. Yeah, probably not. But getting back on track, this is huge. Nintendo is slowly but surely making the Switch the most accessible system out of all the entire library of playing through all of Nintendo's gaming history, and going through adding the Game Boy Advance, adding the GameCube and Game Boy Color to Nintendo Switch Online is a huge step towards achieving that. And not to mention, it's purely fan service. I mean, I can't wait to play those old Pokemon games on the GBA. I mean, I even grew up with them. And all of these years later, possibly one day being able to play them on a Switch is just so incredible. And honestly, if Nintendo gives us a Nintendo-made wireless GameCube controller, I mean, I'm all in. Now, when could this all come out? I'm honestly expecting Nintendo to announce new system onlines each year. Like, I'm thinking probably Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color will be packaged together coming out next year, and then we'll get GameCube Online in 2023. Just looking at the pace how they've announced these systems, looking at SNES Online, it was announced all the way back in 2019, and probably because of the pandemic, they waited to announce this N64 Online. So thinking that these could be released yearly is not a crazy idea. And past that, I think they're gonna stop adding systems to the online. The list of the DS, 3DS, Wii, and Wii U just seem pretty much impossible, and I'm sure that they'll add games from the systems that I've even proposed in this video pretty much until the end of the Switch's lifespan, whenever that's gonna be. So what do you guys think of the idea? I feel like this is the only logical way of going about doing this. N64 and Sega Genesis for $10, Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance for $10, and GameCube for $15. The future of Nintendo Switch Online is bright, if Nintendo decides to go through with it. So guys, that's going to be it for the video. Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Do you think we'll ever get more systems past the N64 and Sega Genesis? Be sure to leave a like and click that subscribe button. And I'm PJ from the Switch Stop, signing off. Peace.